Hello youth group. Last Thursday we were looking at Hebrews 13. We had an enormous sandwich with a whole roast chicken in the middle. Now obviously the chicken was there to remind us of Jesus' sacrifice. He died so that we can live forever with God. As I was digesting that thought, I was thinking how well it fits together with the series we started in Colossians on Sunday morning. Let me show you. So Hebrews was written to Christians who were finding it hard to keep going. They'd heard the gospel and they believed it, but they kept being tempted to go back. They looked back at their old Jewish religion with the priests and the temple and the sacrifices, and they wanted to go back to that. The whole book keeps telling us how Jesus is much better. And this passage at the end of the letter is telling them and us to stick with Jesus. Look at verse 8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. Jesus is better than anything else. All the sacrifices in the temple pointed forwards to him. So Hebrews tells us to stick with Jesus and don't go back to our old way of living without him. Well, that's Hebrews. On Sundays, we've just started reading Colossians. Like Hebrews, Colossians was written to Christians who were finding it hard to keep going. They'd heard the gospel and they believed it, but they kept being tempted to add something more. We're going to see that the letter encourages them to stick with Jesus and only Jesus. I don't need to help Jesus save me by doing some good works or religiously keeping rules or giving someone money. Those might be good things to do, but they cannot save me. So if anyone tells us that they've got some extra information about how we can really know God or what Jesus really wants from modern people nowadays, then they haven't read Hebrews, right? Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. He doesn't change or move on to new ideas, so we don't need to either. Why not pray and ask God to help you stick with Jesus and not be tempted to go back to how you lived before or to add something more? Well, this weekend, Octavius went on an epic road trip to visit my parents and we tagged along for the ride. While we were there, we decided to attempt this week's challenge of the week. Here it is. Find a photo of you when you were younger and recreate it. I had a few attempts to recreate photos from when I was younger, though I'm not sure any of them were very successful really. We challenge you to do better. If you want to enter, ask your parents to email us your entry by Thursday and we'll show them all in our youth group Zoom. This week will be our last Thursday Zoom of term, so it would be great to see you all there.